Theme parks are supposed to be happy places. I mean, they call Disneyland the happiest place on earth, although that's because they haven't been to one of my excellent board game parties. Unfortunately, most video game theme parks don't make the grade, whether on grounds of poor hygiene, ride safety, or just the fact that they're more haunted than a Ouija board factory built on a Native American burial ground. Here are the video game theme parks that deserve a fast pass to shut down town.
Ooh, I feel tragically empty.
Me too. It's as though an integral part of my essence has been ripped from my being.
Let's do it again.
Maybe later, chum.
To be fair to the Kushman brothers from Sam and Max Hit the Road, they don't really have the budget of your Disneylands or your Universal Studios', but they make the best of what they've got, and with ride names like Cone of Tragedy, at least they're being upfront about the danger.
Me and my partner want to ride the Cone of Tragedy.
Assuming that somehow flies under the radar of theme park safety inspectors, there's the thorny issue of hygiene. I'm not sure you're supposed to populate your whack-a-rat machine with actual vermin. Yeah, I think you're going to need more rigorous pest control than a wooden mallet. Finally, the doorman is a fire breather with very little control over his volatile breath. Still, at least he's on hand to deliver the carnival's only disclaimer.
Carnivals can be dangerous to your health. Ho, ho, ho.
Yep, that'll definitely keep the authorities from kicking your door down.
Arcade Racer Daytona USA 2 Battle on the Edge offers a vision of the future of theme parks. At first glance, Joypolis 2020 looks amazing. It's like a normal theme park, but massive. Just look at the size of that pirate ship. There's even a pirate pit crew to give your car a full service, though I'm not sure I'd trust a bunch of rum-soaked buccaneers not to just run off with my precious tyres. And just think of all the punctures those hooks and cutlasses could cause. All in all though, this has the makings of a fine day out. But what do you know? The terrifying skull-faced alien attraction has gotten loose again and is firing deadly laser beams all over the place. Every single race. But that's not the reason we reckon this particular fantasy theme park with its vibrant themed worlds and awe-inspiring scale deserves to be shut down. No, it's that you're liable to be hit by a 190-mile-per-hour racing car as you try and cross the road to get to the haunted mansion. Obviously.
You stand at the brink of success now. Only the Carnival of Lost Souls block your way.
If you've ever wondered what goes on inside the mind of 4 grown men who wear face paint and parade around in leather outfits to perform their music, then the Carnival of Lost Souls from Kiss, Psycho Circus, The Nightmare Child should give you a pretty good idea. The fact that the place actively advertises having hideous demon creatures was probably the first clue that the Carnival of Lost Souls would be low on the TripAdvisor page for family days out. The place is riddled with horrifying hell fiends, there aren't any rides, just lots and lots of giant monster spawning tents, and there aren't even any staff around to clean up the fast food left discarded on the floor. Someone could slip on that hot dog and do themselves a mischief. Talking of potential hazards, I hope Fortunato the Clown has filled out a health and safety risk assessment form for his whole exploding Skittles routine. Not even the delicious kind of Skittles. What kind of a fun fair is this? Still, poke around long enough and you'll discover the lost final piece of your elder armor, or face paint as I like to call it, that will help you defeat the Nightmare Child once and for all. I'm pretty sure that Nightmare Child would just be any child who was taken here instead of Orlando.
Where to start with Whispering Oaks from Left 4 Dead 2? This place should have been closed down a long time ago. The Screaming Oak roller coaster is dangerously dilapidated and it's far too easy for members of the public to venture onto the track. There's no attendant on this slide to regulate the children going down it. There aren't nearly enough first aid stations dotted around the park as I'd like, and I haven't seen a defibrillator in ages. There appears to have been a pile-up of boats in the Tunnel of Love. There are propane tanks just left lying around, which is a serious fire hazard. Also, it's full of freaking zombies. Did no one notice that?
Hey! Chase this! I'll hold on to these doors.
There's a theme park in Duke Nukem 3D, and it's exactly what you'd expect of a theme park in Duke Nukem 3D. Welcome to Babeland, a Los Angeles theme park based on the theme of sexy bikini ladies. Fun for all the family! Not only is this place massively inappropriate for kids, it's also fabulously dangerous. Case in point, the shooting gallery that features real 9mm pistols. Similarly, the Pirates of the Caribbean ripoff has actual working cannons. That said, other than this small detail, it's surprisingly faithful to the real ride. I'm surprised Disney's lawyers didn't start sharpening their pencils and placing down payments on new BMWs. Not least because none of this adequately explains why the Babeland mascot is a mouse. Which theme park is it that prominently features a mouse? I've conveniently forgotten for the purposes of sarcasm.
The history of Atlantic Island Park proved both short and tragic. Freak accidents, grotesque killings, and reports of ghostly hauntings and other supernatural phenomena.
When single mother and lead character of the park, Lorraine, loses her child Callum and he runs into a spooky amusement park that's closing for the day, there's only one thing to be done: go on all the rides. It still totally counts as searching for your missing son if you just shout his name a few times while riding all the rides for free as many times as you like.
Callum! I'm not playing anymore, Callum! Callum, come back here right now!
I mean, the only real problem with this well-appointed theme park is the recent series of grisly, unexplained accidents. Workers fell to their deaths, rides fell apart as soon as they switched on, and the guy in the chipmunk outfit went and stabbed a couple of teenagers. Rumour has it he heard the song from It's a Small World too many times and just snapped. Yeah, so just those several things, plus the fact Atlantic Island Park is haunted by a spindly Babadook-looking fella who likes abducting kids and seems to be in charge here. A Babadook's allowed to run theme parks. You'd think you'd need some sort of license or something.
Batman Arkham Knight DLC A Matter of Family introduces another Gotham City spooky funfair just waiting to be converted into a Joker hideout. If you stopped building them, maybe he'd move to Metropolis. Things start off badly at Seagate Amusement Park with a perilously rickety cable car to get up to the park itself, which is perched precariously on a repurposed oil rig. The story is a Gotham oil baron built it for his 5-year-old daughter, who, from the looks of things, was a big fan of super creepy fish. Is that what 5-year-old girls are into these days? I admit, I haven't kept up. Probably for the best, but it never opened to the public because the oil baron abandoned the whole Seagate amusement park project after his daughter died. I'm going to go ahead and assume she died after she was launched into the ocean by one of the many unsafe rides.
I've got a situation here.
So there you go, those were 7 video game theme parks that would be shut down immediately. But while I've got you here, why not watch some more videos that are far more entertaining than a haunted theme park and far less likely to end up with you cursed or dead or falling off the top of a roller coaster or anything like that. Yeah, no cues, right? You just have to click these 2 buttons. Right, over here we have Show of the Week, which is our weekly show based on a video game or an interesting theme, and it features lots of messing about in the studio. I would say that's like a kind of, it's like familiar and a little bit annoying, like It's a Small World. And then on the other side, we've got our features, which are the roller coasters. You know, they're the Extreme G, just information about video games and terrible jokes blasted in your face all the time. Exactly, yeah. And then all the blood rushes to your feet, and yeah, you go completely blind, which is what happened to me on a roller coaster one time. It was amazing. Best ride ever. So yes, if either of those things sound at all enticing to you, if I've really sold it to you, then yeah, why not click on one of these things for a fast pass to video game entertainment?